This senior who owes me like $2,400 and they're on the tax sale list, this senior got their exemptions in 15, 16, and 17, but when the notice came last year, they thought it was a coupon and it went in the couch. So they didn't get their homeowner's exemption, they didn't get their senior. Every time it's a no, it's about $500. But they didn't get the senior freeze, that's probably another $1,200. I owe this person in the African American community more money than they owe me, and they're on the tax sale list. That's why you're here. We need to spread the word. We have 4 examples. Look at this. 5652 South Wells. This homeowner didn't get any exemptions. They're delinquent for $1,400 and I owe them $1,700. Look at this. 1614 East 74th Place, Alderman Michelle Harris's ward. They owe me $2,600 and I owe them $2,900. Same thing. Seniors didn't get their exemptions. I'm going to give you a couple. There's a couple more examples in there that you can look at. But look at, you can go to this site. Okay? Now watch this. Go to the first ward. Get me to the first ward. Look at this. You can go to cookcountytreasure.com, wherever you live. Let's say you live in the city, you're going to find, look at this. I can tell you, it's on my website, for you to go to for your friends and family. Kevin James, look at him. He's here. He owes $5,175. Keep going. Keep going. His tax bill wasn't returned. He doesn't have any exemptions. He just might not know. This person, the tax bill was returned. If you go down, you can see, scroll down. You can see if the tax bill was returned, on whom, how much they owe, and if they're missing an exemption. Now why is this important? Why is this important? Because when the demographics of the city of Chicago changed, and people went from living in the city to living in the suburbs, now you have a situation where are the delinquents? 4,996 in Harvey, 1,500 in Robbins, 1,100 in Markham, 900, I don't need to tell you the rest of these. You know the names of these suburbs. Because if the people left the city, they went to the south suburbs and the west suburbs. These homes are now delinquent. But of these homes that are delinquent, you can pull up everyone on this website. So this is simple. I know we're here to eat, we're here to have awards, we're here to do the flag raising ceremony. There's nothing more important than being an ambassador on saving people's property. That's what we're doing. We have got to get out there before May 8th and find every one of these people. So it's simple. Let me tell you how simple this is. Here's my phone. I've got this set up, Peggy, so you can go to dinner tonight and you can talk to somebody at your table, and you can go to cookcountytreasure.com. You put in their address. You do not need their 14-digit PIN number. We've made this 3rd grade proof. Just put in an address. Do not put in north, south, east, or west. Just put in the address. And everything about that property, and you'll know you're in the right place because now you got a picture of the house, it's going to show up. So, the mission is to give people what they are entitled to. I have $136 million that I'm sitting on. Here's how it happens. People double pay. My mother bought a house with my father. They downsized. They bought a house in 2005. At the closing, the seller's attorney said, you know what? I'm going to hold out the taxes. The bill came, my mother paid the taxes. So now on that property, they're sitting $2,000, $3,000 payments. This site will tell you that there's $2,000, $3,000 payments. It says apply now. You punch a button, you get the money back. So, what do you need to do? This is not just for you. This is for anyone that you know that's owned a home or piece of property, commercial property too. I have commercial pieces of property in neighborhoods where they're owed $50,000 from 2005. At the closing, everybody was busy and running around and the accountants didn't catch it. So, when you leave here, your churches, your community groups, the organizations that you belong to, you need to let Sonia know that you want us to come out. If you don't want us to come out, you call us and you say, run these 20 addresses, and we'll do that. For a lot of the churches, they're just giving us the church addresses. We don't need names. We just need the address. We call the church back and we say, you know what? You have 40 parishioners, like when we went to Johnny Coleman's church. We went 4 Sundays in a row. Every Sunday we hit almost $50,000. Every Sunday. Didn't blink. People thought like we were Santa Claus. It was like, what is going on here? Then the line kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So we went to a church in Cicero. There were 2,000 people there on a Sunday morning. We couldn't get out of there. So this is free money. Please tell people about it and run it. I mentioned Peggy. I mean, Peggy and I have been at this for, no, this is like, I've been doing this for 35 years. Peggy and I started this together. We were good looking. Neither one of us was fat and ugly. Those were good days. Those are good days, Peggy. So, they're great. So, we are going to proceed. I said you saw those flags down there? We have in here, in the German, the Bosnian, the Bulgarian, the Swiss, the English, the French. Every one of these communities in Chicago has, for us, a deputy treasurer. If you don't believe me, listen to this one. This website is up in 126 languages. We've had 500,000 downloads in foreign languages. The largest owners of property in Cook County are Polish. We've had 186,000 people download in Polish. We've had 13,000 people download in Bulgarian. But the work of this is not being done by me. The work of this is being done by the deputy treasurers that we dispatch in each of these communities. So we have a Bosnian representative, we have a Haitian representative, we have a German representative, and they go out and do the work. We are going to appoint today 3 honorary Cook County deputy treasurers. They're getting business cards with their mobile phones on it, so if you have a question, you call them.